So guys, I just got out of church and I'm looking for somewhere to eat. Well, I just gave up on trying and got some Wendy's.
Thanks to the Wendy's, I can help you.
Oh, just one moment.
Okay.
I'd like the number 2 meal.
Alright, small, medium, or large, and what's the drink?
Large, and I want Dr. Pepper.
What else for you, sir?
That'll be all.
Okay. Big 1224 at the first window.
They gave me the big Baconator because when I look at the price, I'm like, when I look at the price, it looks pretty big. So I'm gonna look and see if I got the Son of the Baconator, which is supposed to be the cheaper one, but we'll see. So I thought I would talk about my Wendy's order. I was driving around trying to find somewhere to eat, and couldn't really find too many places. So I thought, well, I'll go to Wendy's. I usually can spend on this specific thing about $6. And I went there and it said temporarily unavailable. So I tried to look for the next item that was available, that was not as expensive. And I said, oh, there's a Son of the Baconator. I see you got the Baconator, the Son of the Baconator, and then you got the Baconator Double. And I said, I want number 2, which is the Son of Baconator. And then I wound up spending probably $3 more than I normally expect, because I got the Baconator Double. So I'm gonna grab here some ketchup for the fries, and we're gonna talk in depth about when should you complain about your food order. Alright guys, to bring you back up to speed, so we're going to talk about when you purchase food at a restaurant, whether it's dine-in, delivery, when do you refuse that food? When does the order that's wrong become an unforgivable service? If they, for instance, give you the wrong thing. Now here's the thing on the Baconator situation. So I got a Baconator. The only difference is I got an extra slab of meat. Here we are in supposedly a meat shortage, in which they're still offering the double. But it's kind of funny that I actually ordered the Son of the Baconator, or the smaller version, and I actually got the bigger version, double meat. The question is, if you had ordered the double Baconator double, and only paid for the son of the Baconator, you probably wouldn't complain. You probably wouldn't just not say no. At least most people probably wouldn't. And then, if it was flipped, and you got a son of a Baconator sandwich, but you paid the Baconator double price, you probably would complain. Like, I'm paying 11, 12 bucks for a $7 burger. Probably say something. But in this situation, I paid for the burger that I got. But they gave me the burger, they gave me a different burger than I asked for. So that's the question. If you ask for a BLT and they just gave you a cheeseburger, I mean, would you like, no, excuse me, that's a deal breaker. I didn't want a BLT. I didn't want a cheeseburger. I wanted a BLT. Or let's get it even more close together in comparison, because the BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomato, and a cheeseburger are totally different. Let's put it as grilled chicken and breaded chicken. Let's say you get a grilled chicken sandwich and they give you a breaded chicken sandwich. Is that enough? If it costs the same and they give it to you, is that enough of a problem that you say, I'm sorry, take this back? Because if they take it back, they're going to throw it away. Nobody's going to eat it, even if you didn't touch it, even if you just opened it, looked at it, and didn't touch anything. They don't know that, especially during the situation right now. They handed this to me, and then I said, whoa, 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 this is the wrong, and I hand them all this back. This food is going in the trash, and there's nothing wrong with it. The only problem is I wound up paying $3 more than I was planning on it, but I'm getting more food than I was planning on. It's our duty to not be wasteful, such that we should be forgiving of people's mistakes when it comes to food service, to the point that we should expect them to be right. We should expect them to do their job correctly. But if they do make a mistake, which most of them do at some point, that we should at a certain point say, this is unacceptable, but I will accept it because the contrary is worse. The throwing the food away is a worse economical negative on our economy. Because let's say today that you could literally have a data on how many sandwiches were thrown away because they messed up the order. And you could literally say that 1 million burgers were made wrong. And the person could have just ate it or even given it away to someone else, but yet it got thrown away. So 1 million burgers got thrown away. Then they had to make the correct burger and not really make any extra money. The company didn't. So there was no profit. They actually lost in the deal because they made 2 burgers for the price of 1. Which means they're going to just jack the prices up because they're wanting to make their money anyway. And they'll do whatever they got to do to make their money. Plus, valuable food is now wasted and in the trash. So, I'm going to ask you to, down in the comments, let's discuss this. Is your food wrong? We're not talking about a steak that's not cooked enough. that you like it well done and it's cooked medium and you can have it, take it back, and they can cook it longer. We're talking about a situation where they're going to throw your whole meal away and start all over. In a situation like that, is it worth being upset over $2 or $3 extra? Is being right, is having your way so important that you make a big fuss, show an attitude, maybe make people mad, maybe even have people remember you from then on out not wanting to serve you, having them look over your shoulder because they might want to do something to your food? Is that worth that extra $2 or $3? Or is being right, having the right burger, the right order, worth that food being wasted and not being used so that who knows how many pounds of meat in the trash that you could equate to so many thousands of animals that were left dead or brought to be dead for nutrition and was basically wasted, and you could say their life was not even meaningful to the point of even sustaining life. At least with getting a meal, you can say that animal, and this is not an argument over whether it's right or wrong to eat meat. If you do, you do. If you don't, okay, that's fine. There's a lot of things that show not eating meat is healthy, as long as you find your protein in your diet and all the things you need for your health. But the question I'm saying is, if it's already bad that we do kill animals to sustain our life, but we could at least justify that we're surviving, we're being responsible and keeping those animals alive and keeping them procreating. But if you just throw away the food, you're not even giving it to a dog. That animal died for nothing. That animal was raised to be slaughtered and not even be beneficial, except for just to conjure up an argument, to cause up strife. Because one person decided, you know what, I'm not going to be happy with my results. You know, we don't always get what we ask for. Maybe at this point, I've already eaten enough that was my serve of the bacon dinner. Maybe I can say, there's my $3. I'm done, and I'm gonna give this to my dog, and that's $3 for dog food. If you give human food to your dogs, if you don't believe in that, maybe you can freeze it. Have a Baconator later. And I'm actually going to save just a little bit left. It didn't work tonight. It's about the size of a Crystal burger, but it tastes way better. I love Crystal burgers and Castle burgers. Nothing against them. They are amazing the way they're made for the taste that you get. But they don't have too thicknesses of meat and bacon also on them. So I look good at work. Now these fries, they're not going to be really that great tonight. They're already starting to get cold, and they start to taste different. So I hope that I have somehow put a thought in your mind, something that you can say, you can maybe have a conversation and think. We can discuss it in the bottom. Should you refuse food? Should you just accept people's mistakes when it comes to food service? Now, if it's something you're allergic to, I'm sure everybody will say, well, I'm allergic to this. If they give me something that I'm allergic to, and I totally get that. If it's a mistake like that, where you're allergic to something, maybe you could give it to someone that's not allergic. But, anyway, hope I'm making a little sense. Anyway, leave a comment, let me know, we'll discuss it some more. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Until next time, God bless.